Hi guys, welcome back to the second season of Ottawa Senators franchise mode with the Ottawa Senators, obviously, and we will be doing the second episode. As you can see, for the preseason, Tim Stützle, 7 points in 6 games. Now, last year we did not win the Stanley Cup. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the other one, go check it out. But yeah, we fell short of the playoffs even, and the Ducks won the cup. How realistic. We didn't really get anything, but we didn't have a first-round pick either because we traded it to Arizona for Chikrin. But yeah, here's kind of just a quick look at the awards. So yeah, it was a down year for us last year, but not in terms of development. Stützle is now a 90 overall. We made some good free agent signings, I think. So let's go to the lines and show you guys what it's looking like for the season. All right, here are the lines for this year. It is Brady Tkachuk, Tim Stützle, and Alex DeBrincat, Drake Batherson, Claude Giroux, Tyler Boucher. Top 6 medium potential grew a ton from last year. Alex Formanton, Sean Monahan, and Matthew Joseph. Kyle Okposo, Shane Pinto, and Ridley Gregg. And then for defense, we have Shabbat Chikrin. Sanderson grew a ton. He is now an 87 and still a lot of room to grow. Then we have Eric Brandstrom alongside Sanderson. I tried moving Udavara up, but we want the +1 on that second pair as well. Picked him up in free agency, $3 million. Maybe a little overpayment, but for now it's fine. As well as Gavrikov, $5 million, 5 years. We will trade that one eventually. And then we look at goalies. We have Mackenzie Blackwood, and then behind him, we have a very promising Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, elite medium. Very promising. I'm actually going to put him over Mackenzie Blackwood and see how they do. For scratch, we have Jacob Bernard Docker and Trent Frederick. These guys didn't fit it for some reason, so we are going to try and trade them. In the AHL, we have I'm not going to even attempt to say that name. But yeah, this is the AHL team. I won't really waste a ton of time on it. As last video we did, it was quite long, so I'm sorry for that, but we'll try and shorten it. Lasky Thompson, good defensive prospect, I think, for us. That's coming up. All right, there we go. We have those lines for the AHL. Obviously, I think if there's one player to crack the NHL in the next few years, it's Lasky Thompson. Goaltenders, Matt Sogard. He could be definitely a backup in a few years. So now, before we start the season, I will show you guys our ratings. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to press that. But I guess finished game. Lost. I'm so sorry for that. I didn't mean to click on that, but I will get us the ratings in a second. Oh, and Sogard decided to resign. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but yes, he is coming back to the team for 3 years. I signed him. All right, just getting through here. All right, first game of the season, awesome. All right, 4-1 win. I'll show you guys our ratings here finally. All right, so we have 95 offense, 93 defense, and 83 goaltending, and let's see if this team can win a Stanley Cup. All right, guys, so I've just simmed past the 10-game mark, and we have an interesting offer for Blackwood, but gonna say no to that. And we are 6-2-2 in our first 10 games. Our leading scorer is Claude Giroux, a surprising one you guys didn't see, but at the start of the season, we had Eric Brandstrom, first game, have 3 points as our leading scorer. How is Stützle doing? Best player on the team. Honestly, expected a little bit more from him, but especially with that salary, should be performing better. DeBrincat, fine. Chikrin, fine. Batherson. Where is Shabbat? Or Sanderson, for that matter? Shabbat, 4 points. Brady could. I think this is a massive disappointment here for Tkachuk. Not gonna lie, expected better numbers from him and Sanderson, second pair. But looks like our guys are gonna need to step up a little bit more if we're wanting to make the playoffs here, or if we're wanting our team to develop. But I will sim past the around Christmas break, and I will see you guys then. All right, guys, we've simmed up to the Christmas break now, and we have a 16, 15, and 5 record, which puts us second in the Atlantic. Honestly, I don't think that's a very good record, but apparently it is for the Atlantic this year. It looks pretty weak. We have a lot of OT losses, 5 as well. Brinkett, 33 and 36. Check on the AHL team. 22, 5 and 0. Solo Cup, 25 and 27. Wow, they are dominating their league. All right. What I really wanted to check here before we continue simming any longer is contract extensions. We can't do the Brinkets yet. We do anybody else that's doing it. Okposo, no, and I don't know if we'll bring him back. Frederick, no. I think goalies. Lukanen, we can't do yet. All right, let's look at all expiring. Lassie Thompson, like I said, 3-year, $850K. That could be a very good contract. But yeah, so we do have quite a few like depth guys that we need to re-sign. Might as well just get it over with now. Parker Kelly. Just quickly, because if this is what the AHL team's gonna do, then it definitely could be looking to bring a lot of them back and even add on. Because before I started the simming, I looked at the free agency class. There's only 79 still available, but like even bring a few of those in right now, have the AHL team kind of contend. I'm sorry for doing this, but we just gotta. This will make the off season a lot easier if we can just quickly offer these guys the contracts. Or like I was saying, maybe bring in a few two-way guys to help out the AHL team. $3 million in cap, and yeah, 78 still available. So if we can get a guy who's willing to take a two-way like Mark Stahl, put him in the AHL just to help out the team, then we can go on a little bit of a AHL Calder Cup run. So let's get a few of these D-man signed and help kind of Lassie Thompson even develop for all this. Now why is there so many D-man? Let's go for forwards here. Matt Luff, even bring in guys like this, two-way. Matt Luff, Drew O'Connor, bring him in. And last one we'll bring in is Mackenzie Macaron. Oh, guys are interested in him, so Josh Olivo, I think now is the play. All right, let's see if those guys respond, because we have 45 out of 50 contracts, so these guys should respond here. Sim a few days, and then I'll continue simming towards the Christmas break. Mikola accepts. Now that we got him, now we can see if we can get the other ones. All right, we got him renewed, I guess. All right, Montreal is not doing well. 9, 24, and 2. But anyways, Nathan Beaulieu, Mark Stahl, Mark Kelly's coming back. Drew O'Connor, regretfully, but Josh Levo and Cole Reinhardt. Oh, and then Lassie Thompson accepted Matt Luff. All right, it's okay if we don't get Drew O'Connor in, but we did need a few of those other guys. Okay, I will sim to the trade deadline, and I will see you guys then. Hi guys, welcome back to the Senators franchise thing. I'm about to sim to the trade deadline, and we got an interesting offer here. A 5th and Okposo for a 3rd, and a guy for, I guess, a roster spot. Yeah, pretty much just that. But Trent Frederick is ready to take Okposo's place. So I am actually going to accept this deal because we get to move up 2 rounds, and personally, I think that's a very good move for us. All right. Now that we are nearly here to the deadline, we have a record of 30 plus wins and sadly 25 losses. No, 24 losses. All right, we are second in our Atlantic division with 33, 24, and 7. Stutzla only 55 and 64. A little disappointing. Let's go to the AHL team. Igor Solikov, 43 points and 39, 12, and 4. Still a solid record. Not as good as we did prior, but anyways, I think what I'm going to do is switch up the lines a little bit now that Trent Frederick is playing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to demote Giroux, demote Kachuk, and then have Boucher play with Stutzla and Brincat. Then go Pinto, Kachuk, Batherson, and Pinto. Sorry, Giroux, Greg, and Joseph. Oh, that's a -1. So what I think I'll do now. All right, then put Redley, Greg, I guess, there, and Trent Frederick can go center. So these are the new lines. Obviously, I think just to see, because we need Kachuk performing. Bernard Docker now in the lineup. Who am I missing that's out of the lineup? Brandstrom. How's he doing on the year? All right, 21, I think, points. No, yeah, 21 points. All right, 21 points. 2 million for the next 5 years. I don't know. He seems actually like, I don't know, maybe a little bit better than Bernard Docker. I know he hasn't. Oh, he's already played 3 games. You know what? Yeah, I think it's more important we grow Bernard Docker. Except maybe I want him over Nudavara with Sanderson. Oh, and then yeah, I guess that's a little bit of a mistake on my part. But oh wait, no, I want Chabot. Oh wait, no, Chikrin's the best defenseman. All right. Also, I didn't show you guys, but we do have the AHL defensive lines here. And then we also have their new forward lines. So yeah, we did get a few of those free agents. Put them in the lineup. So now the most important thing is we go into the trade deadline, and we're in a position to make a playoff spot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move Gavrikov's contract and a second for like an 85 defenseman. So I don't know why I immediately pressed that, but yeah, let's see who's available. So Krug, Falk, Pareko, Barry, Giroux for us. I didn't put him there. Evan Rodriguez, Truba, Shen, Yamamoto, and Kane. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm no longer going to do top 10 players. I'm going to do available. And honestly, I really like the sounds of a guy like a little bit younger. So who's the youngest out of all of them? Looks like Pareko, I think, is we'll go after him. 6.5, and I'll just look around. So yeah, I'm gonna look around and I'll see you guys when I find a trade. All right, guys, I browsed the trading block and it looks like I'm gonna try and make a trade for Mintukava, elite medium for the Ducks here, 20 years old, 74 overall. He wouldn't jump in the NHL right away, but good guy. Gavrikov, like I said, $5 million. We just needed defenseman then. I will go out and get an 84 this trade deadline. A third, fourth, and a fifth as well. See if this gets it done. Rejected is insufficient at all. So take off all that. I think instead of doing that, go second, third, and then a fourth in 2020 in next year. All right, let's see if this will push it through. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get that done, but would have been really good to get Michukov, but not gonna work out. So I will continue browsing for defensemen. Guys, all right, guys. Sorry, I'm back with a potential trade here. John Moreno, 84 overall, 4.4 for the next 4 years. Definitely could be better than 5 million Gavrikov. Flows a little bit capped and an overall. I think compared to Moreno, I think Moreno has 13 points, 14 for Gavrikov, but still even shed a little bit of salary, plus a third and a fourth, and it's a minus a year. Third and a fourth, even I think we get this one done with just the third. Wow, quite far off value. So it looks like we're going to need to find a different suitor, but definitely could work something out between like a 85 and add the 2/4 actually. Maybe we do this for Moreno, but I don't think he's worth it. Besides, we're looking to offload the salary. So maybe an elite medium or someone like that we could definitely find. But as you can see for now, right now, I'm looking through defensemen and not finding the perfect one just yet. I might even go after Simone Nemec here, although his trade value looks quite high. But yeah, I'll see you guys yet again when I find a trade. All right, guys, we are back here with hopefully a trade. After this, I will just see if the deadline will roll out. But we got third, fourth, and a fourth and Gavrikov for Vince Dunn. Now, Gavrikov obviously will want to offload that contract because it could look very bad. Dunn 2 overall higher and 4.6, so a little less than Gavrikov, but not a ton less, but still, he could definitely be better in the future. Top 4 exact, could be a good fit for the next 6 years as the time his contract's done. He's 33, and we could probably flip him. So let's see if they will accept this. Rejected, sorry. Doesn't meet particularly well. I'd be willing to give up our something maybe next year. We are loaded with picks this year, and I think this year it'll be a playoff run, but I don't know if it'll be for very long. Look, they like the second next year. Maybe we just try and get this done. But you'll just a touch. That just normally means a 7th. So throw on the Devils 7th, I guess. Make this trade work. And there we go. Vince Dunn, welcome to the team. Glad we could get that trade out of the way. Fine trade for Claude Giroux. Maybe flip him here even. All right, we got some trade offers. 2 seconds and Anders Lee. Brands. Oh, it's all LA. Let's look at this Anders Lee one. I don't know if he's still good or if that even is Anders Lee. It's Andre Lee. Yeah, for Drew Stone is 86. I don't think I'm willing to do that. So looks like we can't find a deal for Giroux. Maybe we can even find one for Tyson Barrie. One for, you know what? I think we only needed Vince Dunn. And Barry's has how long left? Yeah, 1 year left on his contract. And Navarro honestly isn't bad for a last pairing D-man. He has 12 points, and he's played like 14 minutes a night still. But yeah, I think I want to hold on to my second and third. So, but I think that's only trade we're gonna find. But maybe we could see if we could get one more guy that's decent here. I'll keep you guys with me so I don't have to keep saying this and that. Maybe Andre Palat. Nope, couldn't find a trade for him. Sean Monahan for us. Can we find a trade for him? It'd be really interesting to see what teams would be able to give up for Monahan. Oh, frozen? No. All right, we found a trade. We're looking for contending now trades because Monahan's still a piece here in our thing. Edward Shala. I think Shala is the only one I would even consider looking at, and that's if he is still a decent prospect. Oh, and he is. Edward Shala. That does not look bad, honestly, for Monahan, but yeah, he's done growing. Who would be next in our forward depth chart? Let's look. got Stutzler, DeBrincat, Kachuk, Batherson, Giroux, Boucher, Pinto, Gregg, Formanton, Frederick, Joseph. All right, I don't know how many was that. I didn't count. I'm sorry for that, but so Joseph is 1, Frederick is 2, Formanton, Gregg, Pinto, Boucher, Giroux, Batherson, Chuck. So I think we call up Solikov wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because I think Shala could be a very good prospect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trade away Monahan. That's a shocker, but I'm gonna do that. All right, move is official. Sorry, and I think that was a good pickup. Get rid of him. I just think that we need to contend now, and the only way we're going to do that is, I know trading him for contending wasn't very hugely smart if you think about it, but Shala's a good prospect we can flip later on. All right, and I think that'll be the deadline here, but just make sure I'm going through. Joel Edmondson, actually, maybe we can trade from. I wish we could, but we got no trades found. Aiden Hill, nope. Lindbaum, Premu, Perron, Sean Walker, Svechnikov, Dickinson, Johnson, Peterson. Yep, looks like this is going to be our trade deadline. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Guys, last second trade idea. I should have simmed at the end of the season, but I quickly saw Henrique here. Needed another forward for the playoff run. All right, just a touch. Can I get there in time? I need to get there. Dang it. I was so close, but couldn't add him. I should have done it quicker, but yeah. Too bad we can do that. Our trade for Monahan, obviously, there, and then the Knights went in, acquired Barbanov after giving away Shala, but yeah. Our done trade, I think, was a bigger one in this one. Logan Stankoven, actually. That's pretty big. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade deadline. We can get to that trade fast enough. But yeah, now I will actually sim to the end of the season and see what it's looking like. Our team, see if we can make the playoffs. All right, guys, I've signed up to the end of the season, and we didn't make the playoffs. We were second in the Atlantic first at one point, and we didn't make the playoffs. Although I'm even more sad for the Metropolitan. The Penguins had 94 points and didn't make it. I am beyond words why this Eastern Conference is so stacked. Like, the teams that didn't make it in the West were 84 points and 79. We wouldn't even have made it in the West, actually. Wow. But the teams that missed the playoffs missed it by quite a bunch. So, wow, that's a painful way to not make the playoffs. I didn't really expect that to happen, but wow, DeBrincat 74 points. We need more scoring. We need a guy to hit a point per game. But anyways, let's see after we changed up those lines how we're doing. Honestly, I'm wondering what's going on with Kachuk here. But other than that, I don't know what I expected. How good did Dunn do with us? 4-18 -9. I mean, it's not the best, but we also didn't have the best team. Edward Shala suited up for 18 games. Maybe that was the reason. I did not. I should have looked at the lines. Solikov didn't play. Oh, it was Shala. I think that's my fault. But even if he was on the fourth line, so there's he should have been fine, but Grumman overall, I guess. But that's even more painful way to go out. Boucher actually had a decent rookie year, along with Gregg. Bernard Docker playing a few games, and Edward Shala, he was +4, so he was more than done when he was here. So can't be too upset about that. Let's see how Oh, Blackwood got the more starts. I should have realized that would happen. Lukanen's numbers weren't that great though when he went in that. Still an 83. Blackwood's still at 84, but 907 and 291 for Blackwood. Played 64 games. That's a little bit much considering he has a decent backup. All right, best save percentage. John Gibson, wow, good for him. 71 games. That's crazy. But yeah, Gibson for save percentage. Goals against. It is John Gibson. Wow, looks like he's winning the Vezina, and it's not even close. Entire league year skaters. Oh, Ryan Merkley won the league. I'm kidding. Elias Pettersson, 102, followed by OV Backstrom back together, doing their thing. McDavid, Pasta, Draisaitl, Marchand, Kucherov, Line, Marner, and Panarin. Looking at rookie skaters here, doubt one of our guys did. Yeah, William Eklund. And yeah, Salah had the last points. But yeah, and then Bedard right behind him at minus 25. These two were on the same team. Wow. Wow. The Sharks are going to be looking good. Our guy, he made the top page, Boucher. But let's look at AHL scoring the entire league, and then I'll go to our team personally. Yuto Lustrinen in the AHL this year, along with Leo Carlson. Not in the NHL yet. Wow, I thought he would have played a little bit for Columbus. I don't think they were that good. Check the best goalie stats from this league. Stolar's most wins, save percentage. It looks like Jackson Stabber or even Primo. Yeah, the goalie numbers are just confusing for me in the AHL. Team are we? We are the Ducks and Roadrunners. All right, let's look at our skaters. Kolyachanov at the most. Oh no, we're not in the Roadrunners. I'm sorry. That was a mistake by me. We're Belleville. Oh, I'm so sorry. I messed that one up. Igor Solikov continued to play in the AHL. Should have brought him up, but 56 points for him. 55 Gabrielle Watson. Nothing special. I can't believe I messed that up. Wrong AHL team. I was doing other one off either than this one, so I think I got confused out of that. All right, let's send to the draft and see who's gonna win the Stanley Cup. I'll see you guys at the draft. All right, guys, we are back. Playoffs are complete. Kings won the cup and Thunderbirds won the AHL Cup. I've totally forgot to check on the AHL playoffs. That is my fault. But anyways, where is our pick? Pick number 14. That's not bad. Chicago goes from 2-1 to select. I think who is it? Celebrini's draft. Yeah, Celebrini's draft. Montreal, unlucky. But yeah, we 14th overall pick. That's not bad. I think we might try and move up. All right, viewed retired players here. But yeah, we should try and move up. Eric Stahl calls it quits. Lucic, Neal, Foligno, Bozak, Frolic, Como. Not a amazing retirement class for forwards. Carey Price calls it quits as well. All right. Not a huge retirement class. Should be as the years go on, but for now, that is not the case. All right. Eric Stahl, Florida Panthers. Retired players that are now Scout, Brian Boyle, and Nate Thompson. All right. Continue simming, and looks like it's the draft now. So let's look at the draft. I'm going to try and see if we can move up here, or first I guess I should see who goes first. Oh, it's franchise guy. I thought it was Celebrini he'd be going next, but no, Mika Rinne, I guess, franchise medium, so he should be very good. All the X factors and stuff like that. Now let's look at this draft class to see if we should move up. Where is Celebrini? He's in the 2024 draft, isn't he? The one after Bedard? Don't see him. Oh, Kivaharshu. He's projected to go a little bit later, and I think he's an elite medium. So let's sim, I think, the next 2 picks. All right. 80 overall elite medium and 76 elite medium. This pick was Bryson Lopez, and the other one was Brock Elliott. I think the Coyotes might have messed up. No, they didn't. Sam Dickens. All right, let's try and trade for the 8th pick. Move up quite a bit spots and trade away a few of the other picks as well. So where is? Oh yeah, we need to, of course, include our first. I think second. Yeah, I think give them our first and second for their 8th overall. Too far off. Should have expected that. Let's see if we could trade away anybody here for our forwards. Edward Shalla, I like the way he's actually growing right now. Let's throw on this guy, and let's throw on, I think, a little bit more. So second as well, and maybe a third next year. Second, this may be a little bit too much to give up, but I really want Kivaharshu. They say no. So maybe not Blues, but I'm going to keep trying because I really want to get Kivaharshu. I think he's going to be a very good player. We're going to go a few years into the future. Third and then third. We're going to try and give up as much as we can because Kivaharshu should be pretty good. Just a touch, and we can't, I don't think, really sweeten it just a touch. Maybe we take out that pick. I know we're trading a lot for the future, but Kivaharshu I really want to have now, and I think will be good later. Second round pick, and we finally get it done. We now have the 8th overall pick. I hope that is enough for Kivaharshu. All right. Let's view the draft class and see when he's supposed to go. If he's supposed to go now and he's not supposed to go, I think we timed that so perfectly that we're pretty lucky, actually. Wow. San Jose and Seattle screwed up on their picks. Clark Caswell, elite medium. Yep, that was not very smart. Philly, do not take Kivaharshu, and they didn't. Berkeley Cannon, actually. That's a really good pick. All right, now we can finally make our pick. I'm not going to pick Sundin. I'm going to pick Kivaharshu. Is he elite medium? I hope he is. Yes! There we go. Kivaharshu, elite medium. Oh, yes. What an amazing pick, personally, for me, because I really wanted him. Now we don't have to worry about the rest draft. Now we can just pick, I guess, other ones. But yeah, let's look at, is that? No way it's actually Mika's advantage. Michael's advantage. And that was actually very close to Mika's advantage. Let's look at the pot and let's just try and hope for someone decent. No one really. Let's just take a chance. Yeah, I think we are done this draft, so I'm gonna just trade all of our remaining picks. I know it sounds crazy, 2 picks, but I don't really see a ton of potential in this draft, and I think if we can just package up all these picks for like a second next year, we're lucky. Yeah, that doesn't even have a ton of value, but or let's even try and get a third out of this. No brainer. I don't really care. There was no one else we were looking for, so I know it looks like a bad trade, but like I said, not looking for anybody. Not a huge. For us, let's take a chance at an Italian. I think that is. So let's take a chance. Bottom 6 medium. I mean, not a big deal. and we can now sim the entire draft. And I think that's a pretty good draft by us. After all, I really just wanted Kibaharju, and we just got him, which I am very thankful that we got him. And I honestly think he'll be better for trading, because I saw one of the videos about this to try and learn as much as I could before I did stuff like this, and he didn't develop till in 87 till year 10. So yeah. All right. Biggest priority, Alex, bring it. We have 22 million in cap space. Okay, I thought we had less. I got a little scared there for a second, but let's look at all expiring. All right. Trent Frederick, will qualify. I don't think we need to bring him back, but what's he want? It depends. We'll bring him back at 1.3. Yeah, 1.3, 2 years. And then Solikov, I think we bring him back two-way, 900K, even 3 years, 950. Or is he being RFA? Yeah. Just do this for him. And then these guys, they now want one ways after playing in the AHL. So I think a lot of them were just rentals, unless they want to continue to play in the AHL. I really like Mark Stahl, but yeah, it looks like he'll have to go, along with a lot of these guys. Try and bring back a lot of the AHL team, but I don't know if we can do that. Let's just quickly offer all these guys what they want, and I'll see you guys once I've offered all these guys what they want. All right, guys, I've narrowed down the list, and we now only have 5 guys left, a few of which will be pretty easy. Levo actually declined his first contract, so quickly do that to him. And these guys, obviously, just make sure they say yes, because they'll be in the AHL, so we will not have to worry about it. I did advance a few days, so just so I could narrow down the list a lot. All right. And too many players at my position, the depth chart. I just need him to come back and play. But now, instead of simming another day, Trent Frederick, 1.3 didn't work on him. 1.375. I'm trying to get the cheapest out of Trent Frederick as I can. And the Brink. We're going to need him for 8 years. Finish off the franchise with this guy. If he could grow, he could be a stud. If not, let's offer him what he's asking, because this is a lot of money for him for right now. Let's look. Frederick, no. The Brinket's coming back. Wow. It's just Trent Frederick, and I think we just give him this. Should say yes. But yeah, that's a very good move. Get the Brinket. Oh, I forgot. We need to. All right, yeah, no. I think at this point we just give Frederick a little bit more, because actually, I think I'm gonna release Trent Frederick, maybe potentially. All right, goaltenders. Luukkonen. I almost let him slip. That would have been so dumb. Do I take a chance on him? I think 3 years right now is the way to go. This is an overpayment for now, but if we could get him longer term, actually, I may be willing to do this. Yeah, with 3.4. Yeah, maybe he's willing to take 4. And if not, we need him to say yes, or else. You have unsigned players. How? I just literally, I did all of them. Oh, thankfully, Luukkonen said yes, so we do not have to worry about him going into free agency. All right. It is now free agency. It does not look like it on the screen, but I'm just showing you guys. We did get Luukkonen. That would have been so bad. I almost forgot to even qualify him. I should have done that first. But Chikrin immediately, actually. I'm going to. Oh, That is a gross, disgusting overpayment if I do that. I'm just looking to... I really like Sanderson, and I think he could grow. I think he's even worth potentially 7.5 right now. Maybe he takes 7, a little bit of a team-friendlier deal. That would be a huge guy to get out of the way immediately if Giroux's asking less. 5.5. I'm already just giving contract extensions because I think we might need them. Yeah, Trent Frederick, I think, is the only RFA potentially. Ridley Gregg. I don't know if he thinks he's a certified NHLer yet or what, but yeah, I'm going to wait on Ridley Gregg. Yeah, just Frederick right now waiting, and even if we don't get him, it's just so many other guys right now, but sorry for doing all this on the wait up, but let's get into free agency now. And 10 million cap space. I don't know why Teravainen's asking that much. I thought he was like best player available, but no. Patrick Kane, but that's not what we need. Brendan Montour. He is one of my favorite players, but I don't know if we necessarily need him. I think we just need... No, I think our goaltending's fine because actually Varlamov, only $1 million. Even like 1.325 for Varlamov isn't bad right now, and then trade him away if we need to. Let's look at defensemen here. Montour, the best available. We're looking for a good value deal. Oh yeah, I forgot that I put it best overall. All right. I don't know why D-Man are asking so much. I think we actually just attend our defense need and go after Brendan Montour. That way our defense can look actually disgusting for the future. And now that we got our guy on defense, I think we have around $1 million remaining for forwards. So any like $1 million forwards we can try and work with here. I think we might need to clear up some cap though before we do that because it does not look like there's very many good players available for $1 million. Maybe Ryan Donato, but other than that, I don't see a good $1 million player that can replace Trent Frederick. All right, so it looks like maybe Eric Robinson or someone like that. Oh, Mark McLaughlin. I don't know how you say his name. I don't know. We're just looking here. I don't know if it'll turn into anything we maybe sign, but looks like the overalls are getting progressively worse. Oh my God, 64 asking for that. Oh, just as I'm about to scroll up, I find Oscar Lindblom. Yeah, 1.125. And maybe that is perfect and what we need. I don't know. Can we get all these guys? I really hope we get Montour. It would be an absolute, hopefully, amazing thing if we get him. I'm not moving down around and giving away a rando. All right, come on. Lindblom's coming. All right. So with that happening, I think we can go ahead and we can trade Trent Frederick here. We still have 10.6 even after making that move. So we have, let's go to forwards here. So it's like Chuck Brinkat, Batherson, Giroux, Boucher, Greg Pinto Formanton, Joseph, Lindblom, and Solikov even. So yeah, we can trade away Trent Frederick, I think, because he's gonna be a tough guy to like. Yeah, even a 7th, 6th round pick for him wouldn't be too bad, because I'm not looking for anything groundbreaking. Yeah, 6th round pick. Yeah, perfect. Okay, traded away Trent Frederick. So now all we have to do is see if those guys say yes. If not, then there we go. Brendan Montour. Welcome to the team. Varlamov, Giroux's coming back. Sanderson is coming back. I think that's a lot of guys coming back. Mitchell guy, let's just decline just in case. Decline, sorry. What am I even saying anymore? Yeah, those are some huge free agent signings. So if I look forwards now, Stutz to the brink, Chuck 6, Batherson, Giroux, Boucher 6, Formanton, Gregg, Joseph 6, Limbaum, Pinto, Solikov. That's 6. So that's our team. We still have 3 million. All right, now that those guys have been discussed, let's look at the defense. 1 Chikrin, 2 Shabbat, 3 Montour, 4 Sanderson, 5 Dunn, 6 Navarra. For that money, I think I move him and Brandstrom. I think I'm going to go do that right now and then have Bernard Docker play. So Navarra and Brandstrom I am moving. And let's see, even a 5th, because that clears a lot of cap, I think. Let's go to D-Man. I should have traded Navarra, but I think he still has decent value. And Brandstrom. They both actually have some pretty good value. Maybe we could get somebody out of this. But I don't think we need to get somebody out of this. I don't think it's necessary, but if we can, then maybe we could. 2nd round pick even. Try and get. The Ducks don't have one. 3rd and a 4th. All right. May look like a fleece, but that's a good deal. We just cleared up a ton of cap. Now we can have Bernard Docker play there. I think we should worry. 6.9. Tom Wilson. Dawson Mercer, I would really like to sign. Don't think we can, though. All right, what was I looking for again? I was looking for defense. Potentially to replace one of our guys that could be gone. Dursey, do I want to pay him that much? Yeah, I don't, because he's an RFA, of course. Do we... I don't know. I think we want some cap space for the season. Actually, let's go out. Try and find... Wow, I think we found our value guy in Blake Wheeler, but if not, Michael Backlund. We need a guy on the left and the right. We go off the Conn Smythe winner. I think we're going cheap options right now. Honestly, we don't need someone superstar. Let's go with Josh Bailey, one of my favorite players here. 3 mil, yeah, 2 years, 3x2, and that leaves us around 3 million in cap space for the season. And I think we can advance a day. And let's see, Nico Strum, no, I don't. Sturm, no, sorry, I don't need him right now. If Bailey says yes. No, Kerfoot? No, I'm hoping Bailey says yes here. Yep, he's coming back. All right. I will sim the next season, and I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, we are now at the start of the season. I will show you guys the captains before we do the lines. Gonna keep Kachuk, then obviously Giroux and Shabbat. And now I will edit the lines with you guys here to show you what it will for sure be looking like. So this is kind of the depth of the team. I don't think there's a better player than Limbaum available to put in the lineup. No, there is not. So Bailey was definitely a good signing. So I really want Boucher to continue his really good development. So him and Kachuk switch up. We obviously extended Giroux, so that was a good decision to give him a little bit less money. Gregg we're keeping down here so we can sign him for cheaper when the offseason comes around. Joseph Formanton. Yeah, I think these are the good lines. So those are the lines we're going to roll with here. And then on defense, Brandon Montour, our latest pickup for 7.7. 5 years. Keep him on the team. Sanderson, 88, and Shabbat, 89. Dunn, 85, and Bernard Docker, 80. So the depth of this team is amazingly good. Even our scratched guys, Lassie Thompson can play for Bernard Docker. Oh my God. So after signing Varlamov to 1.3, which is still really good money for an 83, Yuko Pekalukinen went up 3 overalls, and I didn't even realize. He should have signed him to that 8-year, $5 million deal. He's going to want a lot. Sorry for me mixing this up when his contract's up. But yeah, Luukkonen is definitely starting. Where's Mackenzie Blackwood? Did I trade him away? AHL lines I won't worry about too much. Shala, oh, hopefully he develops there. I really want him to make that trade for Monahan. Look, genius. Wow. Blackwood is in the AHL over new signing Varlamov. So what I'm going to do here is there's 2 things I'm going to do before we end the episode here. We're going to try and get Chychrun extended, and we are going to trade away Mackenzie Blackwood while he still has value. So we will obviously trade away Blackwood first here. All right, yeah, still keep his value while it's up there. First team that wants him will get him. St. Louis Blues. Yeah, they need goaltending badly. Third, Vegas Golden Knights. You need goaltending. Oh, more than 50 players, so it's not going to be St. Louis. You need the perfect fit. Oh, just barely would be enough contract spots. Third round pick, Dallas Stars. Sweet trade proposal. That one's done. So priority number 1 has been secured. Next up, Jacob Chychrun. He is 91. He is our star defenseman. We will need to win a cup. Question is, how much cap space do we have? Extension dollars, we have 4.9. He wants 12. We have currently 5.8. And then Sanderson obviously going to come into that $7 million deal. We're going to have Drew taking a pay cut. But still, Ridley Gregg, how much does he want? We might as well get him done. How many more years until he's at RFA? So get this, and I think we're going to trade away Chychrun. Give him 4x4. I think Greg will grow. And then we can worry about Lindbaum's contract when it is up. So now that we know for sure we are not bringing back Jacob Chychrun, next episode we will focus on trading him away. That way we can look a little bit smarter into it. And free agents still available. I would sign Parise, but actually we could sign him over Lindbaum. And then if anything happens during the year, it can be patched up. But if Parise wants to be on the team, he's got to take like a huge pay cut compared to what he is asking. So yeah, next episode it'll be focused on trading away Chychrun, and now that we know Ridley Gregg is gonna probably be extended more than likely now, we can move him up. Who changed the lines? I don't know, but that's the top 6. What it is looking like. I actually might have Gregg over Pinto. Over Drew. Sorry. Formanton over Lindblom. All right, and then have that be the 4th line. Bailey, Drew, yeah. Those are what the lines are going to definitely look like. That must mean, Lassie Thompson over Bernard Docker. I think that's, we signed Bernard Docker to a longer-term deal, so I'm going to go with Bernard Docker on this one, but definitely could be Lassie Thompson being traded away. And I almost forgot to do Luukkonen because I bet you he was moved back. I put it on CPU does not edit the lines, but I guess when you make a trade and you need assistant GM lines, they redo it on you, but clearly not for the goalies. So now that we know for a fact that Chikrin will not be coming back, and it looks like Sanderson or Shabbat are going to be our number one. As long as one of them hits 90, we fine. Don't really care for Parise. We got Greg now locked up. I do not want Nico Sturm. So now let's just get to the preseason and show you guys what our ratings are. We can't get through simming without a trade, but it's fine. We're about to approach Boston here, and I will show you guys the lines. And obviously, we got offered a trade. But yeah, let's look at the lines for this year. I mean, the overall, sorry. All right. So we now have 94 offense. So I think we went down. We're up. I think we went down. And then defense 97 and goaltending 86. So that is the ratings. And thank you guys for following along and watching episode 2 of Senders Mode franchise. And we'll see you guys on episode 3 and Chikrin to be treated. Thank you guys for watching. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on our next one. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.